What's a belief that you think that you held once about yourself that led you down a scary path or a wrong path? Is there a belief or a value or a idea you held about yourself that you think didn't take you in a great direction?
I don't know that there is anything like that. I think just little things that come up. Sometimes you question whether you're good enough for something. We all suffer from that in a little way, and some, more than others, varying degrees. And when you're younger, it feels huge. And then as I've gotten older, it creeps it in occasionally. And then I allow myself to know that what is supposed to be for you will come to you. And if it wasn't meant to come to you, it won't. You are good enough, full stop. If you're doing the work to be a good person, to prepare for the work that you want, if I spend the time, running every day, no, it is a holistic thing that I give myself. My therapist said to me, when you do something or you eat something or you buy something or drink something, ask yourself, are you loving yourself when you do that? And if the answer is yes, well, then you've done a good job. And if the answer is maybe not, choose something different. If your life is a series of things that you know are goodness and they are a series of things that are what is known as loving yourself, then you are good enough. And all you're doing is prepping yourself for whatever is supposed to come to you.
Yeah.
Every time I've gone, I wanted to do that and it doesn't come my way, every time something else comes up and I go, oh, got it.
Yeah.
I know I wasn't supposed to do that because that thing came and that thing is awesome. So I want to do that thing. Thank you, universe. Thank you, God, for taking that out the way. I always say to people, every no is just room for a yes. Every no is just room for the thing that is supposed to happen. You're making room for the yes that's supposed to be there.
I loved your response to that imposter syndrome, as we call it today, that you felt that the idea that anything that comes to you is meant to come to you.
Yeah.
So even if you feel that way, and I feel that way often, I experience imposter syndrome all the time. I get to do incredible things that I could never have even imagined or dreamt of doing. And then this opportunity comes your way and you're scared before you prepare.
You're scared before you even get there and you haven't experienced it yet. So you have no idea what you're stepping into yet. You just know it's a good thing in front of you and like, what if I'm not good enough for it? Am I supposed to be here? Yes. You're supposed to be here, not just because you're the person that's supposed to do it, but you're the person that's supposed to experience it because your experience is valuable. If you share your experience, maybe you're the person that changes someone else's mind about this particular experience because someone else might be petrified of leaning into it. But because you're the person that is experiencing it, you're the right person to send the message to the next person. You see what I mean?
Absolutely, yeah. That is so crystal clear. I love that. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I'm saying. That what's really clicking for me as you're speaking is that idea that it's come to me, it's for me to experience, it's for me to go through, and that what we do is we're scared before, you get through it and you probably did better than you thought you would, and then afterwards you critique yourself of how you didn't do a great job, and then when the next thing comes along, you do the same thing all over again. And what you're saying is just so fascinating that, it's for you to experience. I think that's beautiful. Like, that's even better than just this for you to do or for you to have. It's like, no, there's an experience here that's been perfectly crafted.
Just for you.
Just for you. Yeah. And we don't always live in that miracle or live in that space.